Okay, so this week I've noticed like an increase of usage of people like using AI and just AI everywhere. And I just want to let people know that you still got to use your brain when you're using AI. Yesterday, I had a situation where my leasing company, well, my management company for my apartment complex has recently changed. Like they got new management. So I had to upload my payment and I was having trouble too. So instead of paying my rent by the 3rd, I had to submit it by the 4th. When I went in to pay my rent, it was still showing the regular balance or whatever. So I naturally got the money order for what it was showing in the portal. And when I submitted my payment, the assistant manager actually took my payment. It wasn't a regular lease agent. When she took my payment, she pulled her system, she confirmed that it was working, confirmed that it was the right amount, and she was like, okay, you good. After that, well, like 30 minutes after that, I got a phone call telling me to come back and get the money order that I had just gave her. And it was kind of like really confusing. I need some more strawberry. That apple got a little bit more, but this one don't. So she told me to come back and get the payment. When I came back to get the payment or whatever, I was just like, because she was saying a late fee had been applied. But I'm like, okay, there was no late fee on the portal when I submitted this and you took my payment. So telling me to come back and get my payment, and I ain't even gonna be able to play with this. I gotta just eat some honey or something. But I'm like, it kind of felt like, okay, you shouldn't have took the payment. You should have told me at the time. So I left it alone. But I came home and I asked AI about it. I was like, okay, I'm like, am I tripping? Because I'm still pondering about it. I'm not really mad because I gotta pay my rent anyway. But I'm pondering about it. And when we were going through it, it felt like more an assertion of authority than because I asked to speak to the community director when she called me and told me to come back and get the payment. She was like, I'm in charge of that department. He'll tell you the same thing. And I'm like, okay. All right. And when I went back up there or whatever, I was on my 15-minute break. So when I went up there to get the payment or whatever, I went in the office with the assistant manager and got it, whatever. She was talking a little bit, but she was on the phone at the same time. And actually, she was on a personal call. But the community director walked past, and when she was trying to get his attention to like come in there, he kept walking. I think that's what set me off because, okay. And then when I walked out, he walked back up to the front, and he was with the other girl that works in the leasing office, kikiing when I walked past. No type of interaction. Mind you, she told me when I came in there to get the payment that she had told him already what was going on. So naturally, I woke up this morning, it was still on my mind. So I reached out to corporate, and I reached out to corporate at 8:45. At 9:37, I was getting a phone call, and they were accepting my payment. When I got in the office, she's asking me, did I get the blast or do I get the reminders from them since the management company changed? So I even put up my phone to show her where the last email and the email from even 2 days ago and the text is showing Encore, or it's showing the previous management company. Man, she was like, well, let's just confirm. I said, y'all can confirm that. And yeah, I came back and they took my payment, and now I'm at home finna eat me a chicken biscuit because even in this moment, you still trying to deflect.